Hey guys, it's Eric Roberts from Apex Piano Technicians Network. Today I'm getting ready to work on some pianos, even though we're in this crazy time. But I wanted to jump on here and tell you one thing quickly, and I don't have my Accu-Tuner here. If I did, I could hold it up and show it to you. Check it out online. Sanderson Accutuner is the #1 best ear training device known to man, and I teach this in my new course that I just put out on the website apexpiano.com. This is what it's all about. Now, those of you who are trying to learn tuning pianos or trying to get better at tuning pianos, the Accu-Tuner is actually a really good friend to you. Okay, it will be right there. I show you how you can use the Accu-Tuner to train your ear to tune the clean unisons, to get everything perfectly right. Now, I got a text from one of my buddies the other day who's been influential in my journey as a piano technician, and he said the most important difference between ear and ETD is the order in which the tension is applied to the bridges and the soundboard. The piano loves being tuned chromatically from A0 to C88. Now, the piano holds pitch, it sounds better, at least 3 times as long. This is what he has discovered, and the first time he did an annual return visit of the tuning, it's true. I have some friends back in Ohio, and they'll ask me to go tune a piano for them once in a while, and I'll go tune a piano for them, and the piano is dead on in tune. The piano is still dead in tune from the last time. So I know exactly who tuned the piano last time, and I know it's going to be a quick 30-minute tuning. Now, we will follow up an aural tuner, somebody who's tuned the piano just strictly by ear, and the treble will be way off, the middle will be all flat, the people will just be upset anyway, like it didn't sound good anyway. A couple weeks after it was tuned, it wasn't sounding that great. So after years and years and years of following up my own tunings with the Accu-Tuner, and then following up even my colleagues' tunings with an Accu-Tuner, I can absolutely tell you the piano will stay where you put it a lot better than when you tune by ear. So my buddy there, Todd in Ohio, he'll get to a piano, he'll tune it, he'll call me, but like, man, the thing was all over the place. And I asked who tuned it last or found a card, and we know it's an aural tuner. Somebody who's tuning the piano from the middle and spreading the temperament out to the edges is causing the piano tension itself to be out of whack, okay? So that's how you have to tune a piano by ear or orally, is tune the middle and then stretch it all out. You're going back and forth, back and forth. You keep coming back to the middle, keep stretching out to the ends. So one of my buddies sent me this letter, just this text the other day, because he's been following my videos, and he said the difference between the ETD and aural, which I hadn't thought of this when I was making the course, is the tension that's applied to the bridges from A0 to A88. So you start at A0, and as you pull up all the piano you're going, you don't go back and forth. You're not going all over the place. The piano itself settles in as you go. Okay, so that's one of the points I was making, but the way that you can use the Accu-Tuner to train your ear as a beginner is extraordinary, because you can see exactly where every note should be, okay? You're not just doing with the tuning fork. You're seeing exactly where the computer says this note should be. You can tune that note, then you can practice it by ear, because you're always going to tune the unisons by ear anyway. Okay, we're hybrid tuners. We're not just electric tuners, and we're not aural tuners. We're hybrid tuners. So we're going to tune that middle string to the Accu-Tuner dead accurate. Then we're going to tune by ear orally. We're going to tune the unison by ear, and then here's where the Accu-Tuner excels beyond everything for any beginner. We're going to check the right string to the Accu-Tuner, the left string to the Accu-Tuner, as many times as you want to as a beginner. And then your ear and your eye are going to line up. You're going to go, oh, that was a little bit off. And so you're going to fix it. And as you fix it, and as the Accu-Tuner shows you that it's being fixed, that it is perfect now, you listen and you hear, oh, that is a perfect unison. It's extremely hard to hear a perfect unison for anybody. Even me as a 13-year tuner, I still make checks with my Accu-Tuner just listening to see how perfect I'm hearing. And that is true. Now, I've got hit in the ear with a racquetball, okay, last year. And I've noticed a little buzzing in my ear. Now, this year, it went away, then it came back a little bit. It's exacerbated by hearing piano notes. So I hear the low notes and I hear this little zing on my ear. Now listen, we hear all kinds of things. We hear the piano tuning, the piano felt, we hear the inharmonicity of the piano, we hear the reverberations in the room, we hear all of those things. And for any tuner to say that they can out-tune the Accu-Tuner is ludicrous, okay? You cannot do that. The computer is perfection, okay? It is perfection. That's why I teach that method in my course. That's why people call us still today and say, if you're tuning this by ear, I want somebody to tune with the computer. They don't really know what they're saying, but they know that in the past they've had tuners that have done by ear and it hasn't worked, and then they've got these guys that use these computers. They can look over your shoulder and they can kind of see what you're doing, and they go, oh, that must be the new modern way to tune. They're absolutely right, so get on board with it. This is what he said, my last thing he said in the tuning. His tuning held better than it ever had. And he talked to Paul Sanderson last week and told him the same story, and he's getting the new case and battery, which is just random personal information about him getting a new case and a battery for his Accu-Tuner, which you have to do from time to time. Okay, my Accu-Tuner is still fine, the one that I'm using, but the piano holds pitch and sounds better. I told this in my course. My mentor tuned for some 20 years orally, so he was a master aural tuner. Then he starts hearing the Accu-Tuner and goes, oh, that sounds better. He's a musician. That sounds sweeter. That holds tune longer. Seriously, guys, if you've never done it, you can't even comment on the video. You can't say it's better by ear. It's just not. It can't be proven. I think we've tried to prove it before. It's really hard to prove that to people who are only trying to perpetuate the artistry of piano tuning. Okay, but if you do it and you listen to it, there's just no way you can out-tune it. I don't believe it. Anyway, you can check out the course, apexpiano.com. I show you the exact method that I use, that I was taught, the tensioning and tuning of a piano with the Accu-Tuner to become a master at piano tuning, and ultimately to start a business that actually makes you money. Because you can't just sit around and tune pianos for fun by ear. That's called a hobby. You want to make a business, you want to make money, you want to do this for a living, you want to make it easy on yourself. Get yourself an Accu-Tuner, make that small investment, and tune and make a ton of money doing it. You can learn how to do it, apexpiano.com. I got to run because I got pianos to work on today. Blessings.